Hi everybody, Lee with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 7th of Feb 2022. We are in the month of feeling the love in the year of choosing happiness. So if you can stay in that mindset of being happy, and if you can make your decisions from a place of love, then you will start to really see your life turn around and see those changes that you've been wanting to make just start to flow a little easier. You know, letting go of some of that struggle of making change. You'll just find that things just work. Things are happening with more ease. So the start of the week we have divine guidance, and it is partnered with the card of change. So divine guidance, when that appears, it's generally that you are looking a little deeper within. You are looking at the spiritual aspects of your life and of, you know, who you are as a soul, and looking at your purpose here and the meaning of life. And you're changing that perspective of going from, you know, here I am as this person who has this job, who has this amount of money, who owns this house or drives this car. You're moving away from that material basis and starting to move more into this mindset of going within and, well, who am I though on a soul level? What's important to me here? And starting to make some changes in your life around that, because you're going to start to really recognize what's important, what you really want out of life, but also what is no longer important, what's no longer valid. Some of those old stories in your life, those old situations and scenarios, you're starting to actually look at those differently and feeling a shift and letting some of that go. And you will find that in the daily cards this week, that some of those things are coming up from the past, that all of a sudden you can see them from this new viewpoint, or they just no longer affect you the way they used to. You're like, actually, I'm done with that. I don't need that anymore. And you kind of just let it go, and you're not sort of too concerned with it anymore, which is really nice. There will be a feeling of freedom that comes with that. Middle of the week, we have 6 of Raphael, and it is partnered with the card of patience. This is you, again, it's you embracing that happiness. It's finding those little things in life that just bring you joy, that make you feel good, and you're not kind of so set on those big materialistic goals anymore. You're kind of happy to just be content with life and what you're doing, and being patient in understanding that everything that is meant for you is going to be for you. It is coming. It may not be here right now, but it's almost like you're okay with that now, where previously you might have been, you know, like I need to get towards this job, I need to get this home, I need to get this car, I need to have this certain amount of money in my bank. And there's been that sense of urgency of like, you know, I'm just not getting there quick enough. It's almost like all of a sudden you're like, yep, all of those things are there. They're coming to me. I don't actually need to stress about this anymore. I just need to take a step back, do all of the things in life that bring me joy, that make me happy, that make me feel good, and those other things are just going to fall into place as they are meant to. Now, at the end of the week, you have 9 of Gabriel, and it is partnered with the card of guilt here. It almost feels as though some guilt has been holding you back from achieving what you wanted. So whether that is something from your past, perhaps something that you did that you sort of feel bad for, or feel, you know, like I shouldn't be happy now, I shouldn't get to have all of these things now because I did this thing in the past. Or it might be, you know, you might have lost someone in the past, and if you're happy now and enjoying your life, it feels like you're doing the wrong thing by that person that you lost. This can be all sorts of scenarios here. It could just be that people around you are struggling and finding things difficult, and so it's almost like, well, you know, if I have this money, if I have this dream life, if I have all of this happiness and love in my life, then I feel really guilty because the people around me don't have it. So if any of those scenarios fit for you, or anything similar, you really need to kind of change your mindset that everything that's happening in your life, everything that you put out into the world has an impact on the world. So you can contribute to the difficulty, to the struggle, to the not having, to the lack, or you can contribute to the feeling good, to looking on the bright side, to choosing love, choosing happiness, choosing kindness, choosing to live your best life. And through doing that, that sends that vibration out into the world, and that can only benefit those people around you who might be struggling a little bit. And, you know, quite often too, those people look at you and go, okay, well, they've been able to make this happen, so what do I need to do to make these good changes as well? So you can be that shining light to the people around you as well, to encourage them. You don't need to stay put, stay stuck, stay in this, feeling of, I don't like using the word victim, but feeling in this thing of not having everything you want, because you're actually doing a disservice to those around you by staying in that place. So if you have those opportunities to really do something great with your life, then please take them, because by doing that, you are making the world a better place, and you are going to make the world a better place for the people around you who are really needing that right now. So, bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Ariel. This is talking about having balance. So really looking at where your life could use a little bit of change, as if you're working too many long hours, or you're working in a job you really don't like, you're really struggling with that, and so then your family life suffers because all of your attention's over there. Maybe you're spending an awful lot of money in some area of your life where really you need to be saving it for something else. Just looking at the aspects of your life where perhaps a little bit of balance is needed, and then finding the ways to do that. Bring that back into alignment, and you'll be able to do it without any trouble at all. We also have the card of freedom here, and it really does feel like you are going to release yourself this week from those old negative thoughts and beliefs and other people's stuff that has been kind of keeping you stuck, holding you back, stopping you reaching your potential. You're letting it go, and there is so much freedom with that, and you're going to feel so much better for it. Now, the card from my healing cards this week is the card of seasons, and it's just a reminder that everything in life comes and goes. Nothing is ever permanent. Everything is always changing and shifting, and it's how you go with that, how you work with that, that influences how it benefits your life or how it can make your life harder. So just recognizing that we are constantly changing as people, the situations around us, and just kind of going with the flow a little bit with that. The affirmation card for this week is the card of unconditional love, and it says, my heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone, and I practice forgiveness. So perfect affirmation for this reading. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.